And I think we are live. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Good morning, ladies. Beautiful, amazing women of the world network. My name is Elle. We're coming to you today with a beautiful, powerful, amazing special guest that we have today, Freya. And I wanted to, I started these Facebook Lives with you this Saturday girl chats because I think we have so much we can talk about as girls, and there are so many good subjects that we can discuss together. But I also wanted to introduce you to some of our amazing members and leaders in the group as well, as we select all these different topics. And today's topic would be on accessories and how to, tips on using jewelry. And I know for me, sometimes I have so many questions. I have some beautiful jewelry in my closet, but I don't know how to pair it correctly. And then I tend to overdo it sometimes because I love jewelry. I love good bracelets, and I'm not wearing much right now, but that's the question I ask myself: is it too much, or is it, and then I have silver, and I do prefer gold, but then I have some silver and some gold, and then those kind of things, questions pop in my head. So I think this will be a great conversation, and feel free to ask your questions if you have any when it comes to you using jewelry. But this is our topic for today morning, for this Saturday, and I want to introduce you to our special guest, Freya Krishnan. She's a chapter leader for Sacramento chapter Women of the World Network, and she's also a group leader for Touchstone Swarovski crystals. Right? Am I saying it right?
Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski.
Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, sorry. Yeah, so I wanted to bring her here, and so we'll do it in interview style. So I'll ask a couple of questions, but if you do have questions, ladies, feel free to type them in the chat, and we'll get to those. So I'll give it to Freya. If you wanted to go ahead and introduce, welcome. Welcome,
Hi,
love.
thank you. I'm so excited to be here, Elle. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak on my favorite topic. This is my favorite topic because this is what I do. So just a little bit about myself. I am a project manager by day, but my side hustle is Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski. And I've actually been in the jewelry business for 6 years now. I was initially got into it because I was looking for something, fun to do. And I fell in love with it, and here I am. So I'm here to answer your questions, Elle. I'd love to help you out.
Beautiful, beautiful. Great to have you. Thank you for joining us. So my first question would be, what attracted you to jewelry, be in jewelry business in the first of all?
Right. I think it wasn't so much. I think I was looking for something. I think that was the first thing. I wanted some stress relief, something creative, because my day job, I do love my job and I'm very thankful for it. But it's in the tech industry, so I'm in a gray cubicle working with mostly men. Like I was just kind of like, I felt like I was in a rut and I wanted something creative to do, and I was looking, but I knew that I couldn't just sign up for any company. There's a ton of different direct sales companies out there, and I really strongly feel you should find the right fit for you. And when I found this jewelry company, my first jewelry company 6 years ago, it was just beautiful. And I could imagine, I could already see myself wearing the jewelry, marketing it, displaying merchandising. I already had a whole business plan, like just after seeing the jewelry, and I just fell in love. And I think what kept me going was honestly the relationships, because what I found, I've always been such a big supporter of women in general, like always. And I felt like with jewelry, I could connect to women more. And so I was building these relationships, doing the parties, meeting people with women. And I love seeing how women put the jewelry on and work on their styling, right? And they feel more confident, they feel more beautiful. And I think that is the intangible thing from my business where I just feel fulfilled seeing happy women.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I always like to find out what is driving you, what's behind, because each story is so beautiful, is
Yeah.
amazing, and it's always I'm so curious always to hear. And as we have all these beautiful ladies in different businesses, it's
Mhm.
the stories behind are so amazing. So thank you for sharing that. Um, my other question would be so, like I mentioned earlier, when I pair my jewelry
Mhm.
with clothing, right? First of all, how do I know that I'm wearing too much or too little? Is there too much or too little when it comes to jewelry?
Um, Yes and no. I feel like everyone, it's part of your style, right? Everyone's style is different. Some women prefer to be very minimal, and that's the style. That's their style. Like if they just want like a tiny necklace, or just very minimal, that's your style. And then some women are more like into big pieces, and then fat, tons of pieces, and that's okay too. It's really about what makes you feel good. There's some guidelines. I wouldn't call them rules, because rules are so. I think guidelines, like based on your neckline, and I could talk all day about this, but like whatever neckline you're wearing. Like I'm wearing a V-neck right now, so V-necks are great because you can wear almost anything. But and what you're wearing actually, Elle, is great. I noticed though that you do wear a lot of halters, right? You like halter
Yes,
tops.
I
So
do.
those are tricky.
I
So
have
certain
two. Yeah.
yeah, certain necklines are tricky with halter tops, because sometimes your necklace just doesn't fall right, or it doesn't stand out. So with
Mhm.
halter tops, for example, I would go with a statement earring, right? Because
Mhm.
it's just your statement pieces here. So going back to your question about too much or too little, what I would suggest is there's certain. So you have your ears, right, for earrings. You have your neck line for necklaces, and then you have your wrist. I would pick. I personally would pick one. Don't make a statement in all three areas, is what I'm saying. That would be too much. Like if you have a big
Right.
earrings and then a lot of
That would
necklaces,
be too much, right? Here,
pick
here,
one. Yeah.
yeah.
So what I'm like, so for example, today I decided my wrist would be my statement piece. I wanted to put
I
like a big
love
wrist
that.
party.
What is it? Maybe you can tell
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah. So these are our wrap bracelets. So this is our wrap bracelet. This is
Well,
our
I
wrap.
have that one. I think I have the
You
black
have
one.
this
I
one,
love
yes, you
it.
do. It's one of my favorites. And then what's on sale? Actually, these ice bracelets are some of our signature pieces, and they're on sale this
Mhm.
month for 60. And then I have a stretch bracelets on, and I like to layer them. Like I
Mm,
just
I love
feel
that. That's
so. But
cute.
this is my statement though. So I'm just wearing just a necklace and a matching pair of earrings. So I decided
Ah,
to use my wrist. So that's kind of one tip that I can share.
mm.
But we could go on and on about
Yeah.
jewelry and patterns and colors and stuff. But it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So you saying I should pick any part of earrings or necklace or bracelet and
But
make it stand out, and then kind of quiet down other a little bit. Go modest on other part.
right. Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great tip. I love that. I love that. So I'll remember it for sure. Because I do have some really big pieces here that I wear like for
Mhm.
evening, and they're
Right.
beautiful. But then
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Then with that, if it's a big piece here, then the big earrings would be too much. I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So that's cool. I like that. Thank you. So pairing clothing and jewelry, when it comes to clothing and jewelry, are there any I guess like for example, what I'm wearing right now, right? If
So
it's
a
like
plain white top.
it actually
Yeah.
goes. Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking, so what you're wearing is a plain white top, but it
Mhm.
has more of like a very feminine feel.
Mhm.
It's very feminine. So I like the jewelry that you picked out, just a simple necklace, simple pendant. I would wear more delicate pieces with what you're wearing. And it
Mhm.
also depends on what mood, what look
Yeah.
you're going for, right? For to
Right.
me, you look very feminine, very, summer. Today I felt a little edgy. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I woke up and I'm like, I don't, usually I've been doing summer colors, but lately I'm like, I haven't worn that. This is actually a jumper. I was like, I'm going to wear this jumper, but I feel edgy. Like it's an edgy, like black, look. So I went with like an edgier necklace and black and white jewelry. To me, that feels so. It's all about the look. Like so, if you're, for example, going to a professional like
Mhm.
setting where it's a blazer
Mhm.
professional, then you would pick more professional looking pieces, more classic. So that's
I
what I
like
would.
that. I like that. I like
Mhm.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Yeah, because I do, I love the diversity when it comes to jewelry and clothing.
Oh
And
yeah.
so, yeah, so I have the different kind of days. And like you said, depending on the mood,
Hmm.
even going out exercise, but sometimes my mood is like, oh, I'm so excited to go exercise. So I'm excited to put more, even though I'm not wearing, but I'm excited to like, put, I don't know, a couple of bracelets and stuff like that. So I do, and I like some conservative things, but I also like some edgy thing, and I also love big gold ones. So I'll definitely have to check out on the new pieces that you guys have. And then if you have anything else that you want to share with us today that our viewers need to know of, maybe something special or some, I don't know, whatever you want to share, Fred.
Um, I just want to encourage women to get out of their comfort zone. I know it's so easy these days when we're stuck at home. I like to look comfortable too. I like my t-shirts and yoga pants and athletic wear too. I do, but there's no reason why we can't throw a little sparkle on it, right? There's no
Mm.
reason why we can't, dress up once in a while, even if it's just going to the grocery store. Honestly, it makes me feel like I have a confession. I wear a lipstick even under my mask. Like I just feel more
Yeah,
put together. And there's something about it, like putting the effort in, trying to look, make yourself look good does, whether we know it or not, whether we realize it, it actually helps our mindset. It helps us, feel
mm,
more confident, more positive. So that's really what I wanted, the advice I give. And whether it's through jewelry or through clothes or makeup, whatever you like to do that makes you feel good, I really suggest that you just do that. It'll make a big difference in your day.
I love that. I love that. And do you notice how we're both wearing red this morning?
I
We're
know.
both so excited. I
I
love
love the red lipstick, yeah.
I love that. And I love that statement. You're absolutely right. And I completely agree with you. Even if it's under mask, it's all
Mhm.
about, it makes me feel some kind of special way about
Yes.
myself. And feeling and looking good is definitely part of feeling good, and having the right start for the day. So that's amazing. I love that. So thank you for sharing that, Freya. It's so good to have you today. I'm excited. But if there is, please let us know how can we
Oh, yes.
to see that jewelry, how we can find you, social media, whatever channels, website.
Yeah, so I'm on a bunch of I'm mostly on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me. So I put on my name. Chasing Sparkles is my brand. I've kept it through. This is my second jewelry company now. I've kept it. So chase if you do chasingsparkles.com, that goes to my website. But I'd love for you, if you have Instagram, please follow me at so the handle is at chasing.sparkles. So at chasing.sparkles is my Instagram. And you can find me there and we can connect. I'd love to add you all to my VIP group. I have a VIP group. Elle's actually on it, where I actually post, I do a 5 Minute Friday video now, and I post, tips just like this and talk about our jewelry. And I'd love to have you. We have an awesome community of beautiful, beautiful women. So
I
I'd
love
love to
that.
invite you.
I love that. And we will add it in the comments as well under the video. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
check it out. We'll add the links. And so definitely check her products. Definitely check her website. Those are amazing. I love jewelry as well. Yes. Thank you again. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in and we'll get back to you. And Freya I will get back with you. But thank you. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much, Freya, for taking the time.
Thank
I'll talk to
you.
you soon. Bye,
Thank
ladies.
you. Bye.